Roguewing, Colonial, or Helen RD over at Starship Modeler. Welcome to the workshop. Okay, next project on the workbench is starting life with the Mobius 1/32 scale Colonial Viper Mark II kit. Kicker here is I'm not going to build it as a Mark II. This is something I kind of drew up as a hypothetical Viper Mark III. It's going to feature forward swept wings, relocated guns, and some aerodynamic improvements throughout the ship. Among the biggest changes is going to be, like I said, to the wings, where I'll be cutting them off and basically reshaping the entire outside portion of the wings. Coming over here, we've got the current status project. I'm working on filling these vents and doing a partial fill on these vents with Abe's epoxy sculpt. Basically, the idea here is to generate a more aerodynamic version of the Viper Mark II. I think I've got a project on my hands here. A project I'm going to enjoy, and I hope to see get done. As you can see, I've filled in the gap mostly here with Abe's epoxy sculpt, leaving a good portion of it open. The access panels on the engines have been filled completely. Those are going to need about 12 to 24 hours to cure up, so that stage is basically done at this point until I can sand it down. Alright, a little more work done. Probably the last I'm really going to get done today. Got the landing gear struts complete, and I've got the landing gear doors glued to the fuselage. One interesting drawback to this model is, as you can see, there's no landing gear box. If I take this out and you look inside it, there's no actual box for the landing gear. So if you actually want to close off those landing gear bays, you need to build something yourself. Since this one's basically a curbside model, for lack of a better term, and except for the mods I'm going to make to turn it into the Mark III out of the box build, I'm probably going to leave those empty. If I were lighting it, I'd change my mind in a hurry, but I'm not going to be lighting it. So far, so good. Alright, picking up work on the Viper. Got the cockpit basically assembled here. As you can see, I've actually gone in and detailed the Dratus screen. Only here, I actually didn't use the decal. I used, basically I backlit it, so to speak. I painted the back of the screen with the orange first from the border, then the green, and then the same dark blue I used here on this upper screen. I've also gone in and painted the seat an olive drab and picked out some of the dials on the instrument panel in black. Not too worried about using the decals on this, because by the time I get the cockpit, by the time I get the fuselage buttoned up, you're not going to be able to see any of it anyway. All I got to do now really is wait for that to dry up and then put a black wash in there to help pick out some of the detail. Okay, black wash is in place. As you can see, it's done a lot to bring out the detail in the cockpit. Next step, after I let this wash sit for a while, is to put the cockpit in the fuselage and glue the fuselage up. Slowly but slowly we're getting there. Then I get the fun part, the wings. Okay, as you can see, we've got the fuselage here basically done, except for the back section with the engines. Back section's not entirely assembled because of the way Mobius engineered in there to trap the wings. Landing gear is fully in place now. As you can see, I've done some serious seam work along arguably the nastiest seam in the model, the one running right down the main fuselage. Cockpit is in place. Looking good. Alright, I've also gone through and cut the sections out of the wings to prepare for building the forward swept section. After I get the wings themselves built, then I'll go in and build the locations for the guns as well as the extensions on the wings to form the new airfoil. Okay, as you can see, got a little further along with this. The forward swept wing additions inserts are done. I just need to glue them up now and get them set into place. I'll probably go ahead and glue them up tonight and worry about actually doing anything like skinning them tomorrow so that they've got plenty of time to set up overnight. Okay, what we got here is a mock-up with the currently uncompleted wings. They're glued together, but I still need to skin the plastic addition to make the contours match up. The rudder is exactly how it will look in the final configuration. I still need to build the airfoils here and to add the guns, which I'm going to move into the joint here. But for right now, it kind of gives you an idea what she's going to look like.